I saw a video of the song Broski. You heard of it?
Yeah.
So I was watching that video and I said, man, I got to talk to Jay about this because there's so many messages and lessons in there about people that will smile in your face and, turn around and curse you out and curse the ground you walk on and then come right back and be like, man, it's all love. So, like, have you ever, growing up, did you ever experience that? How did you handle it? Then what do you think about it?
Yeah, that's a scary. The video is pretty good. Song, video, definitely the video, and it's good having that other kid from Power in there. He's an amazing actor. But yeah, man, that's a dangerous thing, especially people that come from the hood. But it ain't just them, but it's definitely come from the hood. Like, people, it's people that that's close to you that, it's not that they want you to be bad. They don't want you to be better than them. And then a lot of times they were better than you at a lot of things. I've lived that life. I have friends of mine who I don't talk to anymore. We're not in contact anymore, who were better than me at everything: basketball, getting girls, all that stuff. And, I had to go to their house to play the video games. I didn't have video games. I had to go to their house and eat in comfort because it was a fight at mine. And then by the time I got to a certain point, they're looking like they're appalled because they ain't gonna never in their mind ever let you get past that kid, that they saw and that they knew that they were better than, but they stuck in that space and they never put in the work. They never grinded. And they watched you grind and get to a certain level, and they hated you for it. And but it will be, you would have them around you. You would have them around you and not knowing that they hate your guts. They hate your guts, and they'll be the ones with the taking shots. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna give you props when you're supposed to get the props. It'd be something stupid like, you got a girl who was saying, "Oh, you know how to find them." That girl that's down for you. Oh, you know how to pick them. Oh, like, why she can't just be good? Why I can't be worth getting that love? Man, you lucky. You always get. Why is lucky? I didn't work. I didn't grind. Or you do put them on, and they want exactly what you get. He shouldn't be in the Benz, and I'm in an Acura. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put you in Acura, but they want exactly what you want, especially guys. I'm not saying that this don't happen with women, but guys, literally when it comes to like money, they want what you want, what you have. They don't want to be in their position. They want your position. It's like with girls when it comes to relationships. See, guys is okay with saying, I want a chick just like so-and-so wife. You know what I mean? For the most part. It's always never 100%, but I'm just saying, well, for the most part, guys I don't want his wife. I want somebody just like his wife. Girls are like, I want that joker. I want him. I don't want nobody like him. I want him. It's the same. It's that way with money and with business and stature with guys. Guys are not like, my man is here. I'm happy for my man there. They want to be there. That's why it's a special thing when you find cats that's not like that, because it's very hard to find. It's very rare. Dudes, and then if they really look at you like you not supposed to be in a space and you're occupying a space that they feel like they can do better, they will look better, they will handle it better than you. Oh man, they gonna show out. They're gonna show out. And that video was definitely an example of that, complete personification of what that looks like, with somebody who you might call brother, that literally hates you. I got people who went in the grave, whom I love, that went to the grave hating me. And it was only because of that. It was only because they knew who I was. And who I was nowhere near who they was at a time. But they never grew. They stayed in that space. and they hated me for growing. So I know exactly what that looks like, and it's a scary situation. I think it's a topic that should be continued in circles with brothers and with gentlemen, because it's a scary thing, and but it's a real thing. And if people don't pay close attention, you'll have a whole lot more people being hurt in this space, and you definitely don't want that.
So, but how do you know if you have somebody like that in your circle? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, that's a good question. I'll be totally honest with you. You know, I had a friend that was like that, and I remember his mother was the first person to buy me a name brand pair of jeans, and it was because I watched this woman spend $1,000 on clothes for him for school, and I'm down with them, and so she just got me something because, you know, she's a nice woman, and she knew like the boy should leave out of here with some type of bag. And she was just such a great lady, and you know, he was just better than me at everything when we were growing up, but we grew out of it. But when I went to college, I brought him with me to college, and I said, not immediately, but down the line. And my girlfriend then, I said to her, because I got into the mix, and she was like, "You don't never be afraid of people coming." I was like, "I ain't worried about nobody. Only person I worry about is him." And I ain't said to him, but I was saying to her. She's like, "What you mean? That's like your brother." I said, "Now he knows. He's the only one that he knows too much." And 5 years later, we fell out because he was trying to get me robbed. So you know, when you pay attention to these individuals, when they change up, they'll act with a sense of entitlement. They'll move from a space of, "Oh, I supposed to have what you have," you know. They're not gonna let it happen. They're not gonna let the ego, especially men. I don't know, you know, women move differently, but in the men, the ego. If you getting the love that somebody else was getting, and now it's coming to you, and they feel they don't look at you like you should get it, oh no, they gonna let it be known in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether they gonna say it to you directly, or they might say it to your girl, they might say it to the homies in the hood. They gonna say something. They gonna let them know your weakness. They gonna start talking about you. I saw mine. His thing was he loved telling girls stuff. And we had fell out for a hot second, but, you know, went to college, something different, so it's all good. We family. But he loved telling girls my business when he got attitude. You know what I'm saying? So that was his way of showing it. You know, you'll start seeing exclusion. They'll start coming up with situations and excluding you. Because they feel like you have enough, so you ain't had to be a part of this caper. You ain't had to be a part of this grand idea. You ain't had to be a part of having this fun. You ain't had to be at this function, because everybody invites you to everything anyway. So you get excluded. You know, they'll exclude themselves. If something that you have going on, they don't want to be there. They're not going to go there. They're going to, you know, make themselves scarce. And those are signs that, you know, that type of thing is happening. Now, granted, let's be honest. If you out there doing some greasy stuff, then take that and own that. Because it ain't always everybody else's fault. But if you know, being 100, you a stand-up person, keep your eye out for those types of things. And you'll see, it'll tell the tale. And you just got to make the move on it. Don't wait till somebody hurts you or put you in a situation for you to be hurt before you exit stage left. When you start to see that type of stuff, I think you should give up one shot, but that one shot should be very aggressive, and you should be able to approach it. Hey, what's good? Let me know. And if you're not comfortable after you've had the conversation, move on, man. Love them people from a distance.